Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to talk about different kinds of anxieties that we all go through in different kinds of relations. May it be a relation with your friend, with your partner, or with any of your family members. There are certain level of doubts or fears which often lead to deep anxiety issues. So please watch this video till the end because it might help you in understanding and also clearing the anxieties that you are facing in any sort of your relations. For those who are new to my channel, my name is Maitri Shah and I'm here to share with you everything that I learned through reading books from my personal experiences and from listening to stories around me. In order to connect with me, do please follow me on the linked social media platforms and also please like, comment and share and also subscribe to my YouTube channel. First of all, this video is very generic. It is for all those who are living independently, are committed or are single or are living in a joint family or are living with their partners independently. This video is more about the anxieties that we all face no matter what kind of relation we are in. So let's quickly talk about and discuss about all the anxieties that we all face. Now let's talk about one commonly observed scenario, and which is feeling discomfort about their silence. This more happens with people who are usually very talkative and they suddenly turn silent. Say for example, your partner or your family member suddenly goes on silent mode. You try to ask them what's wrong with them and they just tell you that, you know what, I'm not feeling good today and I don't feel like talking. But if you are a person with a lot of anxiety issues, or you're a person who has that overthinking thing, then you're bound to also overanalyze the situation. You start asking yourself that what wrong you have done. Exactly, this is not something which you should be actually thinking, but just because they are silent, you start to overanalyze your own questions. Like you are thinking about, did I do something? Did I not make good food today? Or are they not happy with me? Or what's wrong with them? Have they come to know something which I have not told them? All these questions create an anxiety inside you. And this anxiety has actually nothing to do with them, but it is more about yourself. It is more about what thoughts you are cultivating in your mind. See, you have to understand, when a person needs their space, it's better to give them their space. Even a talkative person at times needs some time to compose themselves. They need their time, they need their space, and they need to understand what's going on within them. And you cannot force them to speak, and you should neither invade their space. Instead, you should just let them be the way they want to. And if you are thinking that you might have done something wrong, then it's better to let them first compose themselves, let them first come out of their silent zone, and then you can freely communicate, or then you can freely ask them that what's wrong, or I'm thinking something like this, is it this reason that you are silent? See, it's always better to give them their space, later ask them and clear all those things rather than over analyzing or feeling discomfort about their silence. Their silence is for their betterment and for your betterment. So always in such situations, please do give space to your partner, as well as take some space and take some time off from each other. Now the next scenario is more common for women. It's about being anxious because of financial dependency. Now this is also a specific scenario. Say for example, you were earlier an independent girl, and while you were not married, you were yourself responsible for all of your financial things and you were managing it well, and you had your own source of income, you were managing your expenses as well. Now for example, after getting married, you are not working for a certain point of time because you want to give your time to your new family, you want to understand them, and you have taken a year off from your career. But during that year, you're constantly thinking about the financial dependency that you now have to face. See, being married, initially it is first important to let yourself evolve in the new relationship. Yes, you can manage your work and you can also manage your new family, but if you have taken time off from your career for your family, then you have to stop being anxious about the financial dependency. You have to just let yourself flow in the process. You have to let yourself understand that this is something for time being. After certain time period, you're again going to go back to work, and everything will be again the way it used to be. It's not about financial dependency. You have to take the situation as something like you are giving yourself into a relation which you want to build for a lifetime. So stop thinking about money matters when you are into a new relation. Instead, think about this as you are his responsibility, and he's just doing his responsibility towards you. He's taking care of your needs, and he's also letting himself be capable for you. The more you think all these things, it will help you and it will help your partner grow more stronger. And after a break of a year or 6 months, whatever you decide, when you get back to your work, you will in fact feel more dependent on yourself, and you will in fact feel more powerful than what you used to be, because now you know that how that person was actually managing the household, and so you will be trying to make yourself more compassionate towards him as well as more compassionate towards your work. So never think about all these financial dependency as an anxiety thing. Never consider it like something which is taken off from you, but just think about it as a time being thing, and which will evolve and which will later help you in being a better woman. And now the next scenario is more generic to both the genders, and it's about when you start doubting your love and feelings. This more happens because of the questions that you keep on asking yourself. The questions that are actually not at all important, but as human nature, you are bound to think certain things. Questions like, what if she doesn't find me handsome? What if I turn fat tomorrow? What if he finds someone else? What if she finds someone else? What if he's cheating on me? What if she's cheating on me? What if she leaves me tomorrow? What if he finds a better woman tomorrow? Should I change myself to impress them? Should I also do the same things that they are doing? Should I develop the same hobbies that they have? Should I also dress up like their colleagues because they like the style that their colleagues follow? See, all these questions will lead only to doubts, jealousy, and many differences. If you really want to change yourself for someone, then do it because you want to do it, not because you think that they might need it. I know we are bound to adapt few things here and there, but unless and until that thing is purely out of happiness, it doesn't matter. But if you are just trying to do something to impress them, then it definitely is an alarming thing for you. Doubting your love or your feelings will only and only lead to more doubts and will lead to more insecurities. And these insecurities might even lead you to an end which has actually risen only because of your thoughts. If you have certain kinds of doubts, or if you think that there's something off between you both, then try to discuss it out, and don't always directly ask them. Instead, try to first think that, is it really a case? Like, try to think about all the things that have happened a week prior to this day. Try to think that if there's something off, then did they at least try to convey you? If not, then it's all okay, you don't have to ask. Also, try to bring certain kind of romance, or try to have some special moments with your partners time and again. That is important because that will help you both clear all the doubts, that will create less doubts, and that will help you both in coming closer and closer. Your doubts about your love or their love, your doubts about your feelings or their feelings often increases because of your own thoughts. There are certain things which actually never are present in the present but are only created in your subconscious mind, and you have to stop your subconscious mind from getting into that zone of doubting. If you want to know more about how to train your subconscious mind, then do also watch my previous video. I'm going to link it in my description. Now the last one is when you're too worried to express your thoughts. Say for example, they did something which you really did not like and you want to convey them so that they don't repeat it again. But even before you let them know your thoughts, you start thinking about the outcome. You start thinking things like, what if I tell them and what if they feel hurt? What if the normal conversation turns into a fight? What if the normal routine life turns into a disturbing one? See, here you have to understand that even if that particular conversation leads to a fight, it is okay because it is going to be a time being thing. But by not telling them your thoughts, you are not going to do good with your mind and with yourself. And these things you will not be able to observe right now. But this will be observed and this will grow into a larger segment when certain things keep on happening again and again. And this particular scenario leads to anxiety when there are so many thoughts within you which you have always scared to express, and there comes a point when you actually cannot digest them within yourself. So don't be scared about expressing your thoughts. Even if you want to do something new, or even if you want to tell them that you did not like certain things, or even if you want to stop doing something which you're already doing, just let your partner know that why do you think what you think. Let them know what your idea about life is. Let them know how you feel suffocated by not expressing yourself to them. Even if that particular thing leads to a fight, it really doesn't matter. You have to understand, you have to make yourself strong enough to fight it through together. But by not expressing it, or by not expressing your thoughts in front of them, you're only going to let those typical thoughts create anxiety within you. And trust me, you will not be able to observe when it happens, but after a certain period of time, when your anxiety grows to a certain level, you will really feel suffocated. So please don't be scared to express yourself and just let yourself flow into your relation. At the end, always remember that your relation should be filled with joy, happiness, excitement, and love. Don't overburden your relation by showing emotions like fear, anxiety, discomfort, or doubts. Communicate well with each other and try to understand each other as much as you can. Minor fights here and there are okay, but while you try to understand each other, which is quite a lifelong process, keep evolving together, and this way you'll be able to understand that how by not letting your anxiety issues take up the front seat, you have been able to live a joyful ride. Remember, your relation should be powerful than your anxiety issues. I really hope that this video helps you or your partner in understanding and in clearing off all the anxiety issues that you two face together. If you have any comments or if you have any topics in your mind, do please comment below and I'll try my best to put a video on it. Also, do please like, comment and share my video if you like my thoughts, and do please hit the subscribe button and also hit the bell icon so that you get notified whenever I post my next video. Thank you for watching my video.